We finally have our first look at the brand new cards in Season 11. We've gone through modes, changes to features, and finally we get a confirmation about how many tiers there's gonna be and how the start of Season 11 is gonna look. And if you're a fan of one half of the Harlem Heat and a previous King of the Ring winner, who also just happens to be a five-time champion, Mr. Booker T, well, you're gonna be happy with the number of tiers because there's 5. What? Yes, 5 new tiers. Rarities, whatever you want to call them, for some reason we're getting 5 on day 1. But we are also losing several with Royal Rumble, Tundra Crucible, Noir Detention, Tempest, Pantheon, SummerSlam 23 Myth, and WrestleMania 39 hitting the legacy tiers when Season 11 hits the shore. The starting rarity of the brand new season will be SummerSlam 24 with Enigma and WrestleMania 40 effectively being the fodder stroke undercards, and SummerSlam and Inferno where you start your journey. They're also resetting the entire player level system as well, so we'll go back down to 0, which is something I predicted when we saw that tickets were being taken away and replaced with a new system. Now I know you've probably just been hit with a truckload of information, but nothing's gonna hit harder than metal. Yes, new wave, grunge, punk rock and techno tried to kill it, but the metal will live on. And you see a first look at it on screen right now with cards like Mission, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Scott Steiner, Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, Jade Cargill, The Game, the COO Triple H, and Karrion Kross. It feels like there's like 1 or 2 out there who are maybe not in the same league as the others, although I am mega happy to see Scott Steiner back in the game again. Yeah, with what looks like to me Octane tier on steroids with diggers and drills, and I have to say I love most of these tiers. I think they've done a great job. If you look really close, you're gonna start to see some of the new variants that we talked about in the last video, including Wild Royal Rumble, King of the Ring, Boom, and you'll see more as the video goes along. But I want to know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite of the brand new rarities? And extra points to you if you can put your 24/7 streak, as I just lost mine, 112. It's been a great Wyatt 6 event, but it had to end somewhere. Guys, can we get an F in the chat and a salute to our patriots? 112, man, that's the most I've ever got, actually. And if you're excited for any of these tiers, show it by hitting a thumbs up on the video. It's completely free, and you can change your mind if you think halfway through the video this guy is no yeet, or maybe you think I'm yeet and you keep it on there. Either way, you should also be subscribing if you want to see more Season 11 content, as with 5 new rarities there's gonna be a lot to cover. Now you're gonna start to see some of the more themed tiers around certain superstars, as that's one of the things I like about this brand new set of rarities, starting with Inked. And this from the start, oh, it's just perfect. Every superstar in this tier rarity has tattoos. It is a tattoo tier, shall we say, including the likes of Shotzi, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, Umaga, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Papa Shango, and the leader of the Timu bloodline, Solo Sikoa. Mate, War Games is going to be great. Roman is going to kill you. Although, what's up with those arrows? It looks weird. But the blues are up and down and the left and rights are, yeah, I don't get that. And moving on to possibly my favorite, Invasion. Now, I've always been a fan of the comic book based tiers, but this one I think just takes the cake. Invasion is what looks like some kind of War of the World comic book based 60s, 70s cheese with an absolutely beautiful design that includes some of the weirder guys from the history of WWE, including the Wyatt 6, Jesse the Body Ventura, George the Animal Steel and his tongue that's always seemingly outside of his mouth, Stunning Steve Austin, and Flying Brian Pillman. Not that those two were particularly weird, well, apart from Brian Pillman towards the end of his career when we had the Pillman's Got a Gun. I mean, that was a little bit loco. It's got aliens, it's got astronauts. This tier just has everything. It doesn't have a crazy outline that Myth tier did, and I like that a lot. Now, on the subject of invasions, the store has been invaded by a certain Lexis King. But why is his image there? Well, because he's part of the daily streak. And you want to be getting the daily streak this week, every single day, all 7 of them, starting today with 10 draft picks, moving on to 500 super coins tomorrow. Day 3, which is Season 11's launch, confirms a Day 1 collectibles event for an unspecified special edition card. Day 4 is a rarity draft pick. Day 5 is 100 credits. Day 6 is a random male ink card. Day 7 is a random female metal card, and if you do all 7 days, you will get a Lexis King invasion card free of charge. So if you're free to play, you want to be getting on it. I think everyone should be getting on it, but especially free to play players. My poor man's account is going to love that. Moving on now to tier number 4, which is feral, and includes the likes of some more animalistic, beastly superstars, the likes of Bronson Reed, Earthquake, Bron Breaker, Tamatonga. Well, you know why he's in there. Ultimate Warrior, Shayna Baszler, and the debut of Stephanie Verkeer, who is one of the newest signings to NXT and blowing everyone away with their incredible skill in wrestling. It's also been confirmed that campaign will reset the moment the new season drops, going back to Metal Rarity to build yourself up to the newest sets of cards. So if you haven't done so already, get yourself into campaign and get it completed, or get as far as you can. There's a video I'm going to link up in the top right hand side that you need to watch if you've not seen it, because it's crazy how much these can benefit you if you've not used them already. It's also high time to make use of any QR codes throughout the season. There's an end of season QR code video I would seriously recommend you visit when you're done with this. Hey, little interruption, because a QR code did actually drop on Monday Night Raw last night, yet next to no one said anything about it until I got a notification on Twitter. So shout out to Miss Hollywood K, who came in with the info that this match card for Damian Priest versus Gunther at Survivor Series has a little QR code in the bottom left hand side. Now, I am not going to show the QR code just yet, because it is my strong advice, do not scan this code until season 11 is active. I did this before with a previous tier and people got really mad because I showed it just before. So this is my pre-warning, do not scan this now. Why? Because currently it gives out 10 crown pieces for the Dungeons and Dropkicks event, which has already been in past, so it's unlikely that's going to continue into season 11. So here it is, take a screenshot and hold it for when season 11 has dropped. I hope it's something special, maybe some collectibles for the next event. I did reach out to SuperCard to ask, but haven't had a reply just yet. Anyway, less interrupting, back to the video. But as we go into the last one, I want to know again, comments down below, which one of these is your favorite. And make sure you're liking the video and subscribe if you want to see all that juicy season 11 content. Now we're moving on to the top rarity when the game drops on Wednesday. This is Legion tier, or as I'm going to call it, Roman Reigns tier, because it might as well be. We've got this amazing Roman Centurion style design. This, along with Invasion, are my favorites across the board. Very shortly followed behind Ink. Feral may join that just behind, and Metal, I mean, it's great, but you know, it's got some hard competition this time. This is the closest it seems we're going to come to a champion style Hall of Fame tier. Well, at least for now, because you got the likes of Trish Stratus, John Cena, Gunther, LA Knight, Macho Man Randy Savage, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Bianca Belair, and the OTC himself, the big dog Roman Reigns. And why am I saying it's Roman Reigns tier? Well, Roman Reigns' outfit post-Shield had the straps to go over the top and the gloves. The logo of the rarity has the fist in it that he would have used for the Superman punch. And then you got the tier name, Legion. If you're excited, make sure you join me on Twitch Wednesday. I'll be live during the maintenance before season 11 hits the ground. I'll leave a link to my Twitch and my Blue Sky account in the comments down below. But like I mentioned, we've got links over here to 2 videos I think you guys are going to want to watch. One at the top, if you haven't finished campaign, now is the time to go and watch it. And one at the bottom is the outstanding QR codes that are available. I'll see you guys in the new season. Peace out. Bye-bye.